Welcome to the Giddy Inn, where pleasantries and melodies are our specialty.
It's been an idea that's been floated around for a long time. It's always been something that I want to do because obviously I love Minecraft.
I've done the remixing thing for like 12 years now, and it was never really done that someone like wrote a song and sang it. He did his own thing that was different from what was already being done.
I think it's turned out better than what we thought it would be. We've had this idea for a long time. I think we originally posed it like 2 years ago.
So how did you get to this point?
Oh my goodness. That's a good question. Well, I have always loved making music, and I had started with musical theater, and then slowly became more songwriting. And I think a variety of factors. I love YouTube. I saw like Ellie's videos, and I was like, "Hey, this community is a great place." The Hermitcraft community was such a great place to get started, and so I became a part of that community. And then slowly, over time, I was like, "Hey, it looks like I'm kind of forming a community of my own." It just kind of happened over the course of releasing music, and of course, the people who created my Discord server really helped out in like facilitating that community like crazy. Yeah, so that's kind of how it all happened. But I'm really happy how it is going, and I'm really excited for people to be playing on this server.
How long have you been wanting to do a project like this, like the server itself, Minecraft server?
It's been an idea that's been floated around for a long time, just because the moderators really were like, okay, now this is a project we can take on and we can do. It kind of started being in motion because before it was definitely like, how are we gonna? What are the logistics of it all? But it's always been something that I want to do because obviously I love Minecraft and it's a great way to interact with the community.
I have some questions for you, Mr. Beatmaker.
Hello, are you recording?
I am. So you're completely unrelated to the server, right?
I have no idea why I'm here.
How did you first meet or get to know Gideon?
A few years ago, I heard I got recommended Hollow Throne by Gideon, and I listened to it, and I thought it was super cool because I like every now and then I like to listen to what's being done in the Hermitcraft music community, right? And I saw that, and I was like, "Yo, this is awesome!" Like it was never done before that someone like I've done the remixing thing for like 12 years now, 2013, and it was never really done that someone like wrote a song and sang it and like produced his own like instrumental and stuff. It was very different from what I did. Like it had its own like niche type deal, and I was like, "Yo, this is awesome." So like I commented and stuff, and then I think he followed me on Twitter. I recognized the name, so I followed him back, and yeah, that's basically how we met through YouTube. Basically, through him making something cool that caught my attention.
What made you think he stood out from the rest of the music community? I think you already answered that though.
He did his own thing that was different from what was already being done. There was me and there was JC and a couple other guys that had started like remixing, grabbing samples, but he was doing it differently. Like I said, he was writing around what happened on the server. While I take stuff that happens in the video, he was writing about stuff that happened on the server, which I thought was super unique. So that's it. Also, he has a beautiful voice. He almost sounds like he has autotune in his voice without having it, which I think is really cool. Like his the tint of his voice sounds like, I don't know, it's really nice. I like it. He's very talented. Fun fact. I might be, if I remember, I might be the reason why Gideon started Discord. Because the first thing I told him on Twitter when he followed me and I followed him back was like, "Bro, I love your stuff," and I told him that he should try to start a Discord so he could talk to his community and like build a community that is tight around him. Because on YouTube, it's really hard to, especially with our content with music, we can't really talk like a YouTube, like a Minecraft YouTuber would be able to. You can talk directly to your fans. As musicians, you can't really talk to your fans too much. So I was like, "Yo, you need a place in which you can like." People can join and talk to you and see what you do and you can update them and stuff. And I told him a Discord would be a good place. And I think I don't want to take full 100% credit, but I think I might I might be a big part of that. I am the creator. By the way, you should join Gideon's Discord or something. I don't know. YMG probably will put the link on. Actually, tell Gideon to pay you for what the. Scared him off.
He's back again. He brought a friend this time.
Oh my gosh.
From what I hear, you're the real brains behind like this whole operation, right?
I wouldn't say the real brains, but I definitely have done quite a bit.
What was the original idea behind the server?
I think it's turned out better than what we thought it would be. As Gideon might have told you, we've had this idea for a long time. I think we originally posed it like 2 years ago. It was just meant to be a survival world that everyone can join and just do whatever they want on, which is kind of the main vibe of the server. But when we've actually gotten around to making it and like the logistics of how we can make the server, we all just joined a world, like me, Gideon, and some of the mods, and we just started building, and we ended up building like a mock-up of the inn, which is sort of like what the idea of the Discord server is, that people based on like fan art that people have drawn, and it ended up like being this whole massive build, and we did it properly, as you, like what you can see around you now, and it's turned out so much better than what I could have imagined, and everyone's reactions to it have been amazing. So it's better than the original idea, I think. I expect a lot of DMs of things that are broken. I expect people to try and break things. I think people like to, whenever you put in protections and like spawn protections and say you can't do this, people want to find a way around it, definitely. But I think everyone have fun. Everyone in the community that have said they want to join generally get on really well, and I think people will form little teams and groups, make really cool bases and builds, and I think everyone will have a lot of fun.
How long has the idea of the server been in the works?
Well, I definitely know that it's been in the works for months, since November of last year. Honestly, the community has been asking for a server for a really long time. Now we just decided to pull the trigger.
What was the hardest part of setting up the server?
So from a building standpoint, the hardest part was trying to capture the iconic parts of the inn, like the fan art gallery and the front lobby. Had to kind of use a lot of creativity because there wasn't a lot of reference images, so that was hard.
What do you think is going to happen as soon as those server gates open, so to speak?
I think a bunch of people are going to just leave and not even explore the inn right away because they want to claim their territory. And then I think equal amount of people are going to stay and just get lost because the inn is a maze. It is a labyrinth.
Pure chaos. That's what we've been saying.
I feel like there's gonna be 40 people online.
Lots of chaos, I think. I just think people will go off and be silly and break things.
Here we are. There seems to be some sort of cult. This is the Giddy Inn. It's a general server, sort of like a public SMP sort of thing, except there's a giant inn in the middle of it. This inn is a representation of the Discord server, which is basically an inn. There's a lot of things to look at. There's a lot of things to visit. So we might just start. I'm not gonna go into the inn because that is, well, that's a whole big thing. There's about 1,000,001 different like secrets and like rooms and Easter eggs in there that it would take years to discover them all and go over them all, so I won't do that. If you want to take a look at it, feel free to join yourself by joining the Giddy Inn Discord server. So here you can see we have a dynamic map of the server online, which you can find on the Discord server. And you can see all the people moving around. There's me next to this random person's base. See, we're right here. Some of the builds on the server are just absolutely amazing, and it's been, what, like 3 days? I mean, that is just beautiful. Look at that terraform. A butt. I touched the butt. I found myself basing in an undisclosed location with a beatmaker of the Ellie variety. Things are going well, I guess. From checking the dynamic map, I can see that the furthest person away from spawn is approximately 14,000 blocks away, compared to us who are about 100 blocks away. So I guess that's pretty much it. If you want to play Minecraft with me, I will be playing this server pretty often, so you know where to find me. I'll be here. This is the place. You can, of course, join the Giddy Inn by using the link in the description. That will direct you to the Discord server, in which you can then link your Discord account to your Minecraft account and join this server. I really would encourage you to join this. It's a really good server. It's really fun. Amazing community. Oh, you're in water now. Look at you. And I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this short film. And I will see you in the next video. Look at that sign. Bye.